Welcome back to the channel, everybody, on this very foggy day. We have lots of fog here right now where I live in Switzerland. It's really ugly. Well, it's not too bad, but I was going to go out into the forest and do some filming today, but the light's not very good. It's extremely cold, but there's lots of fog. I mean, it's really nasty. Anyway, so what I'm going to talk to you about, this is like another one of my channel videos talking about YouTube channels that I love and watch. And today are two that really don't need me to be involved in them because they're huge. One is called the Goon Squad. The Goon Squad, if you don't know who they are, and I suggest you look into their channel, is two young men who make videos primarily about cars. And what they do is they go to auctions and stuff and they buy cars and they completely rebuild them. And they do some fantastic jobs. They've done everything from Lamborghinis to Camaros to pickup trucks to they're even working on a helicopter right now. And they're about to get back on that build there. And they've even done videos on when they remodeled one of the brothers' houses and built a Jeep for one of them's wife, actually. But they have a very, I love their videos. And although the two boys I like a lot watching them, they're pretty down-to-earth boys. They make loads of money making these videos and doing what they do. They have loads of money. But they're very down-to-earth, you know. And their mother and father are originally Ukrainian. And who come to the States in the 80s and settled in the United States, and I guess they came over right about the time right before the walls came down. But I really like their parents a lot. The family is very dynamic. It's a huge family, actually, and their parents are great. I mean, I really like their dad a lot. He's a really nice guy, very down to earth. He speaks English well enough, but you can tell that it's one of those typical families that have really stuck to their roots when it comes to traditions and come to language and stuff. So, but a really nice, great videos they make, very dynamic, very funny. Much better now than from when they began. When they began, it was very similar. I guess it's sort of like mine right now, very rough, not very edited, this kind of stuff. Yeah, their videos are fantastic, and they work on some really epic builds, that kind of stuff. And they even bought a U.S. Army truck and made it into like a camping car. Really good job. They've done. I mean, they do some fantastic stuff, actually. But I suggest you going down, look for the Goon Squad. I'll put the information down in the description below, and hope you guys check them out and see how they are. But like I said, you'll really enjoy their channel. It's very funny, and they make a lot of videos. I see them probably 2 to 3 times a week, probably maybe 3 to 4 times a week. Every other day they have videos out, so they put a lot into it, you know. But they have a lot of great videos, and they do all kinds of stuff. These boys have almost no training in what they do, and they have just developed themselves from what they like, you know, what they are, you know. But I'll let you guys discover them. The Goon Squad. The next video also doesn't really need that much introduction, and it's more of a homesteading, and it's called the Red Poppy Ranch. And this is the Skinner family, and it's a pretty big family, but really nice family. I mean, the father, and the mother, they put a lot into this. They've built themselves a homestead or a ranch, basically, or the beginnings of a ranch in Idaho and up in the mountains. Beautiful place they put together so far. The father's always working on something, and they're completely off grid. They live with only solar, and they have to make do with that, you know. And they basically live on the side of a mountain. But it's a really nice family. Very well, you know, very well educated at home when it comes to you know, the kids. He's got a bunch of daughters. He's got, like, I think he's got 3 daughters and 2 sons, and then him and his wife. they the kids are really put together pretty well when it comes to how they're educated and how they just how they are. They're normal kids. They get in trouble, do stupid stuff like everybody else does, I guess. But probably not as much as I did when I was growing up. But yeah, I mean, and he does everything from works on the homestead projects. Right now, is currently doing some builds around his huge. He's got a pretty big garage that he's built and shop, I would say, and he's working on getting something more secured for the animals for the winter, and a little easier for his wife also to deal with. But yeah, good people, and I like them. I like them a lot. I like watching them, and I get a kick out of watching them too. A third one, and they're called the Red Poppy Ranch, and I'll put details in the bottom also. The Skinner family from Red Poppy Ranch. By the way, he's a plumber by trade, and just made all this happen. They were living in the city, and then were able to to get away from all that. And the last family is also one, and it's called Wild Wonderful. I can't remember, Wild Wonderful Life or something like that. I can't remember it. Oh man. I'll put the description down below, but this is a family, a really nice family, a young family, a man and his wife, and he's a electrician by trade. They've basically given up their city life, moved out to the country, built lived in a camping car that basically in the end was flooding, and they had to finally move, got their house done in time for them to get into it. But they have a really nice A-frame house. They're working on the deck. They have animals. They do their own, animal husbandry, this kind of stuff. And it's funny because their animals really take a keen to them. It's more like pets, it seems like. But they have sheep and chickens and ducks, and a really nice. I think he's he's a male. I think he's a male sheep. But you'll get to know him too. And they have some dogs, this kind of stuff. And they have 3 beautiful children. They have two young boys and a little girl. And she's cute as a bug too. So, but you'll love their builds because these two. I mean, I like them a lot because they're dynamic. I mean, it's a dynamic I wish I would have had in my relationship with my wife. And I think it takes this kind of a situation that either makes you or breaks you. And these two are really making it, and they're striving in their family life and what they're doing. And they pretty much cut a lot of the outside stuff out. I mean, they do enjoy going down and doing outside stuff. They go on vacation. They go down and get some nice burgers or some pizza and that kind of stuff. But they're too far away to have it delivered, so they have to go get it themselves. But they have a really nice place, and it's coming on really well. And recently, an accident with the father, he broke his ribs, helping another family out in his community, and he fell and hurt himself. So now she's actually filming alone. And by the way, she's a really good film. She films very well and puts all the production side of it is just professional, very well done. I mean, top notch. And what I like about this is they're not, they got their sponsors, just like a lot of them do. They get their sponsors and this kind of stuff, which I like to have a sponsor. But they do really well, and they're doing really well for themselves. They have a lot of followers, and they're just nice people. I mean, they're very regular, very normal. That's what you like about this kind of stuff. I watch a lot of YouTube. I watch a lot of these programs. Some of them, they probably started off pretty nice, but then once the money really rolled in, you could see the difference. Suddenly, all of these toys are come into their lives, and of course they use that to do even more filming, but it just takes away from this whole homestead lifestyle. I'm not going to say which channel I'm talking about in the Northwest, but I used to watch them a whole lot, and now I watch them a lot less because it's just become, it's too political and too many other things, and it's the politics that I agree with, but it's just too much of it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to watch a video about homesteading and listen to that. So, but anyway, back to these 3 videos. I hope you guys have a look at them. I'll have the information, like I said, down in the description, check them out. I think you'll like them. I think you'll like them up, and and give them a chance. But like I said, these three don't need a whole lot of subscribers. They have a lot of subscribers already. But what you can gain from them is really special, I think. So it'd be worth you checking them out. And that's the difference, okay? I need subscribers, okay? Other channels I've already spoken about, they need subscribers, and they're really good, you know, and they're doing very well, you know. I just had a conversation today with the young lady from one of the previous reviews I just did. She's very nice and very friendly. 16 years old, very friendly, and even checking out my channel. But she thanked me a whole lot for talking about her channel, and she watched the video. So not a big production here. I'm not anywhere close to all that yet. I just for me, it's just a great place for me to talk about things I like and things I appreciate. And I want to continue doing that. But anyway, so have a look down in the description below for those three channels, and have a look at them and enjoy them. Anyway, you guys have a happy Thanksgiving, by the way. I don't get to have Thanksgiving over here. I work and live in Switzerland. There's no Thanksgiving here. And so, yeah, so, and no invitations for Thanksgiving. So, and I live alone. So me and my two cats. But anyway, I hope you all have a happy Thanksgiving. And if you're here in Europe, enjoy your Thursday, and we'll talk to you very soon. And please like, subscribe, comment, and share my channel. And if you have any questions, please let me know. Anyway, you guys have a happy Thursday. Goodbye.